Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. How are you guys today? Doing well, I hope. The weekend is here. What amazing things are going to happen this weekend for everyone? Let's see. Okay. You know what? We haven't used the Archangel deck in a while, so let's use that deck today. I'm just going to do some shuffling here while we're waiting for a few more people to show up. I hope everyone is doing well. I see that it says we have 3 people in the chat room. Oh, there's Donna. Good morning. Good morning, Deepa. I know you're listening. Good morning, Cindy, if you're not able to be here. Oh, there you are. See, just mention your name and you magically appear, Cindy. Today we're going to be doing the overall crowning. We're picking one card from the Sacred Travelers Oracle deck, one card from the Vibe, Trust Your Vibe Oracle deck, and the other one is Ask Your Spirit Guides. So just let me get these shuffled a couple of times. I was lazy this morning. I kind of had a chill morning. I slept well last night, which was a good thing. But I don't know, just like a lazy morning. I don't know, lazy morning. And I keep thinking to myself, oh my gosh, if that driving did that to me and I had a 5-day break in between the 2 8-hour trips, I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, I gotta do this again the first week of August. But it will be behind me, right? It'll be behind us. All right, let's see here. A couple more shuffles here. Hey, boy, look, I put my head down for 2 seconds and look at you guys just talking away. Hello, Violet. How are you? I'm just doing some shuffling. I had I say a lazy morning, but I really didn't have a lazy morning. I mean, I had a sink load of dishes that needed to be washed. I put in a load of laundry. So I guess I really didn't have that lazy of a morning, did I? I need to look at what I consider lazy, I guess. I think that's what Spirit's trying to tell me. I think you need to relook at what's lazy means to you. What does lazy mean to you? Trust me, Violet, there are times I ask my spirit guides and creator and all them too, how do I do this? How do I do this? And I just keep going back to we do what we need to do as mothers, right? All right, guys, let's do our opening prayer. For those of you who know it, please say it along with me. For those of you who don't, simply close your eyes, put out the intention. What is the guidance that you're wanting to receive today? Here we go. Dear Heavenly Father, Creator, Keeper of the universe, gods, goddesses, gurus, deities, archangels, saints, ascended masters, the beautiful guardian angels, the shamanic guides, spirit animals, most importantly, Spirit, the beautiful ancestors, for without them, I would not be here today delivering the messages from Spirit, nor would my beautiful light sisters and brothers be here to receive the messages from Spirit. Clear, definitive messages for all of my Zodiac signs today on July 24th, Friday, 2020. Clear, definitive messages. So it shall be, so it shall be, so it is done. All righty, let's see. What does the Sacred Traveler have for us today? What does the Sacred Traveler have for us today? Well, they gave us 2 cards, so I'm going to take them. There's a reason for everything. See my little one back there sneaking? She doesn't want to be on camera because she's not fully dressed. She's hot all the time. She's hot all the time, just like her mother when her mother was a baby. Same thing. And she sleeps like her mother too, all over the bed. Gets smacked in the face, kicked in the back. And I wouldn't trade any of it for the world. None of it. Oh, yes. I'm liking that, guys. I'm liking it. And the last one, here we go, Spirit. Trust in the vibe. What vibe do you need to trust? Okay, so the first two are the sacred travelers. You are standing your ground, seeing things for what they really are and being okay with it. Knowing that it's going to put you in a much better place than where you were, or where you are now at this current time in your life. I also feel like you may be finding out a truth about a certain situation in your life. Something that has been kept from you, I feel like is going to be revealed to you. Sometime, I want to say between now and by Monday. I feel like this is something you're going to find out in the next 72 hours. All righty. Take those Epsom salt baths, guys. It's time to cleanse your energy field. Really just lay back, play some soft music, have a candle lit. If you have an incense, burn the incense, because that's covering all of the elements, okay? Because you have, obviously, the bath is the water element, the incense is the earth element, the fire is obviously the fire element, and then the music is just the grounding, the letting you experience things on a different level. But now is the time to really cleanse your soul, okay? And the other thing Spirit wants you to do is get rest, relax, do something that's going to make you happy this weekend. Do something that you enjoy. Go to the beach, fill up a kiddie pool, put your feet in it and sit in a beach chair. Just something, read a book, sit out in the sun, and as long as it's not humid and hot. And just really relax. That's what I'm getting. And last, but definitely not least, the vibe you need to trust. Trust those who are guiding you. Okay? Trust those spiritual community that you belong to, certain friends. For some of you, this is in regards to trusting in the advice of others. Okay, trusting in the advice of others, because I feel like if you do, you're going to realize a lot of things that are going to put you in a different mindset. And you're going to realize that, your heart isn't as hurt or lacking as you thought. It's actually quite full. And as always, guys, don't look at the glass as half empty. And also always look at it as full, because even if you look at the glass half full, the other half is filled with air. So therefore, it's full all the time, right? Okay, so here we go. Libra, Here we go, Libra. Libra. Clear, definitive messages for my Libras. 3 cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards. Oops. All righty. Divine guidance. Again, coming back to the trusting. Trusting your community, trusting your faith, trusting your religious beliefs, what you were raised on, listening to your intuition. That's like main key here, Libra, excuse me. Really listening and trusting the guidance that you've been given. I feel like you have been doing that, wanting a different answer. So you ask many different people, but you're not getting a different answer. They're all giving you the same answer. And, you are going to realize something that is going to change your life suddenly. This is no longer sitting back on the sidelines, waiting for something to happen, waiting for spirit to unfold things for you. This is you moving forward, taking charge. And listen, I say this all the time with manifestation, okay? You envision what it is you want, your end goal, okay? You can even write it out in detail, okay? You can, 20 acres of land, a farmhouse with a wraparound porch. That's what I want. With a wraparound porch, with a fireplace in the bedroom, in the living room. Private setting, drive back a mile, blah, 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 blah. The whole 9 yards, right? And then you start taking your steps towards it, okay? No matter what those steps are that you need to make. If it's creating a business to give you that financial step up so that you can create it, that's when spirit sees that you're serious. If you just put it out there and then sit back and do absolutely nothing, guess what? It's not going to come to fruition. You have to show spirit that you're willing to work alongside with your heavenly support team. And that's what you're starting to realize now. And you're realizing that you had to take hold of your own life, your own destiny, what direction you want to go in, right? And you will have some opportunities that are coming your way as well. And this opportunity is going to put you in a place that, take a bow, you have arrived. You are there. You've done the hard work. You've taken the steps that you needed to take. You took advantage of an opportunity that was presented to you that has set you completely free, and you're able to let go of the past. Beautiful. Beautiful. Aries, you're next. Aries, you're next. Aries, you're next. Violet, I have to tell you, your picture, I know it's like a person, I believe, standing on the beach in the sunset, but from where I'm sitting, it looks like a dragonfly. It looks like a dragonfly. Aries, you're next, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Okay, Aries, Spirit gave you 4 cards. Do, 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 do. Okay, there is someone, Aries, that's going to be coming across your path. This is someone, I feel like someone or a situation that is going to require you to be open and honest and not hold back. Okay? This is a part in your life that I feel needs to heal. Something you need to let go of. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. So someone is going to be reaching out to you. I don't know if this is a family member, a friend, someone you have recently met, but it's going to call for you to be upfront and honest. Okay, upfront and honest. Nothing, Cindy. We're on Aries, honey. So, and I feel like this may be someone from your past, Aries. And, you know, in order to put the past to bed completely, this needs to be addressed. And once you address this issue, you know, don't do the blame game, okay? Because if this has to do with a relationship, whether it's sibling, a romantic relationship, whatever the case may be, right? It takes 2. Everyone had their part. Everyone manifested the split, whether they realize it or not. And I believe this is what that conversation is going to be about. Both of you taking equal responsibility and understanding that, and then moving on from it, finally putting it to rest. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control, and patience, forgiving and healing energy. Yeah. And here's something else you can do, Aries. Before you have this meeting or this conversation, again, call on Archangel Raphael to send down God's unconditional, loving emerald green light to surround you, surround your heart center, and also call on Archangel Gabriel to ask him to guide you to find the right words that are needed in order to heal this, to move on from this. Because it's going to allow you to really see things for what they are and really remove those from your life that are no longer serving you, and seeing how much you have grown. And they see you as, you know, the star. You believed in yourself. You believed in what it was you wanted to create for yourself in your life. And this is your dreams and wishes coming true, Aries. Capricorn, you're next. Capricorn. Capricorn, you're next. Capricorn, you're next. Clear, definitive messages for my beautiful Capricorn spirit, for my beautiful Capricorns. Three cards, please. Yeah, time to move on, Emma, dear. Irma, time to move on, sweetie. Because you know why? It only makes you it only makes you look like you haven't matured enough, for lack of a better word. It's like, it makes you look like you don't have self-respect for yourself. You know, move on. This person is not good for you. There's a lot going on behind the scenes and was going on behind the scenes that you weren't even aware of. So for my Capricorns, awesome. This is your wishes being fulfilled, your wildest dream coming true. You have met someone, Capricorn, that is willing to put in the work in a relationship, understanding what a relationship is all about, doing the compromise, having the communication, being open and upfront, not hiding from each other anymore. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful. Kindred spirits, don't give up on those you love. Absolutely. And you are realizing this because you have done the dark night of the soul work. You have taken time to really go within and look at, you know, what has been going on, what needed to be healed, what weren't you willing to look at in your own life so that you could create this beautiful outcome. Joy through spiritual growth, be a light to others, answers that come through meditation, absolutely. And because you're doing that work, you have gained psychic insights. You have experienced things. You now understand that of which people have been sharing with you that have been on the spiritual path for quite some time. People that you kind of looked at and was like, yeah, okay, what did you take this morning in your coffee? Type of deal. So kudos for you, Capricorn. You had a little bit of a rough patch there last week. So good for you. Leo, you're next. Leo, you're next. Leo, you're next. June. Leo, you're next. Three cards, please, Spirit. 3 cards for my Leos. Woohoo, Leos. New beginnings. There was an ending that you finally allowed to happen, and because of that ending, you now have a new beginning, a new lease on life. Something is coming towards you that's really going to allow you to step into your power. This could be something regarding a family situation. This could be putting an end to the old dynamics of what a family relationship should be, and realizing there's a lot more to it than just that. starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of your past. Always got to let it go, let it flow, right? The next one is realizing that you had to let go of the past in order for this new beginning to take place, allowing your spiritual guides to guide you, realizing you are on the right path now. And here's the thing. I feel like once you shift this, whoever it was you walked away from or left in the past is going to turn around and want to come back. But you're going to be in a situation where you're really thinking about things and looking back on things and realizing you kind of locked the door on it and you're good. You're ready for what is coming down your path next. Virgos, you are next. My beautiful Virgos, you are next. Good morning, Darlene. How are you? You're not that late. I'm only into the fifth sign right now, which is Virgo. We are on Virgo. Virgo. And you're right. The most important thing is that you're here. Doesn't matter when you pop in and say hello. Just that you pop in and say hello. Virgos, my beautiful, beautiful Virgos. Clear, definitive messages for my Virgos. What do you have for my Virgos? Oh, wow. Spit 3 right out. Boom. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Wow. You have arrived, my Virgos. You are definitely standing in your power, allowing yourself to grow, seeing things for what they really are. Because you allowed spirit to guide you, because you did the work, this is you having victory in all areas of your life. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. Yeah. And it's because you stayed determined, you stayed focused, and you still kept moving forward. You realize that in the moment when things seem distressed, when things seem at their worst, you know that no matter how long it takes, okay, time is still moving. So there is going to be a shift. And for some of you, I feel you've already have made that shift, okay? And now you're planting the seeds for a better future for yourselves. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibilities, environmental activism. So I feel like this is more you planting the seeds for your future. What it is that you want to create for yourself. Okay. And you are listening to your higher self. You are letting the divine guide you. You are pulling from your community. You're allowing those in to help you. You're surrendering to the fact that it is okay not to always be the giver, that you need to receive as well. And because you're doing that, Spirit is enlightening you. lightening your load, getting rid of your burdens, setting you free. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. Absolutely. Aquarius, you're next. My fellow Aquarians, you're next. My fellow Aquarians, you're next. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Clear, definitive messages, Spirit, from my fellow Aquarians, please. Do, 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 do. Cindy must have had to leave to go back to work. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Woohoo, my Aquarians. What have you been manifesting? What have you been putting out there to Spirit? It is coming to the forefront. I also feel like you've put out there, much like what I do. Okay, when I'm manifesting and I want to bring something into the 3D realm, I ask Spirit, I ask my runners, I ask my support team to bring people across my path and put us in alignment at the right time for our paths to cross that will help me achieve my goal, that will help me grow, that will give me the opportunities that I need to bring my manifestation into the 3D realm. And you're starting to see that unfold before your eyes. You can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So you are seeing them. You are seeing them. And you're realizing that you can achieve anything you want as long as you feel it, live it, taste it in your heart, and just act as if you've already have it. It will all start to unfold. The people will come that need to come. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want. The ability to attract helpful people. See? And then what comes out of it? A whole new life. A passionate life. A life that you have been working on manifesting for some time now. Being independent in your own success. Really realizing what a family unit is to you. Allowing Spirit to protect you and your family. When I do my opening every day, the same 3 bubbles I put around me, I put around my grandbabies, I put around my children, their vehicles, my vehicles, and anyone else that I feel may need it, or I'll just put it out there and say all those that are in my heart that I love with all of my heart. Protect them as well. And, it does work. It really does work. Okay, Sagittarius, you are next. My Sagittarians, you are next. Or those dealing with the Sagittarian, you can be a cross watcher as well. Do, 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 do. Clear, definitive messages for my Sagittarians. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Ooh, you got 4 cards. Do, 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 do. All right, my Sag, you are realizing that a relationship that you're in no longer serves you. It's time for you to move on. It's time for you to address the elephant in the room. Set yourself free. It will be stressful. It's not going to be without a fight, because people don't always see things your way, right? And there's a reason for that, because it's not completely the way you see it. Okay, again, it takes two. Both of you manifested this, whether you realize it or not. And, you know, instead of arguing, just, you know, sorry you feel that way, but I need to do what's best for me. I need to move on. Really realizing that in order for you to really thrive and embrace life again, you need to walk away from this situation. And, you know, it is going to drain you. It is going to take a lot out of you. I wish I could say it's not, but it is. But that's okay, because you know what? You need that quiet time. You need that restful time so that you can heal. This wasn't easy for you, okay? But you put it out there to spirit that you wanted someone who was for you. You are manifesting something, whether, again, I know I keep saying you realize it or not, because I really feel like, Sag, you're just like, yeah, okay, whatever. And for spirit, for spirit to make me say that 3 times, it's emphasizing to you, you know, it is coming. What you have been asking for, what you have been putting out there, what you don't feel like you have been seeing on the horizon, you have to get rid of the old before the new can come in. But there is someone spirit is aligning you with. This is destined. These are 2 hearts that beat as one. Really dedicated to each other, loving each other, passionate about each other. This is and will be a committed relationship that will be for the rest of yours or theirs life. That's what I'm feeling with that, Sagittarius. Okay. I am a gem, I am. I am a gem, I am. My beautiful, beautiful Geminis. The Gemini. What do you have for my beautiful Gemini spirit? What do you have? What do you have? Do 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 do. Clear, definitive messages for my Geminis. For my Geminis. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Woohoo, my Geminis. My Gemini. I am a gem, I am. Oh, yes, you are. Setting your boundaries, standing up for what you believe in, standing in your power, not bowing down. Taking a strong stance on something and not wavering. That's what I feel like is coming from this card. Realizing and trusting your intuition. Tapping into your higher self. Knowing that there's no one that can tell you or change your point of view. This is you finally taking a stance and standing up for your beliefs, standing up for what you feel in your heart. is something you're very, very passionate about. And you're not wavering. You are not wavering. And because you did not waver, okay, you are making things change around you. You are showing those that when you truly believe in something, when you truly love someone or something, okay, you will fight to the very end, to your last dying breath, to nurture that, to express that, to get them to understand that. Nurture yourself and those you love. The ability to make anything more beautiful, practical, and wise advice. So you're teaching, like I said, you're teaching someone that when you're passionate about something, it can make a difference. It can make a difference. Scorpio, you are next. Scorpio, you are next. Scorpio, you are next. Scorpio. Scorpio. Scorpio, you are next. You are next. Scorpio. Scorpio, you are next. What is it, my beautiful Scorpios? You are over analyzing. One more card, Spirit, please. One more card. It's time. The time has arrived. The time is now. You need to make a decision. And once you make that decision, you're going to feel like this huge weight was lifted off your shoulder, and you're going to be like, 4-4 is in the room. Look up that number for those of you who are still in the chat room. And you're realizing, you know, once you make that decision, it's like you're almost like kicking yourself in the butt. Like, oh my God, why didn't I make this decision so much sooner? Well, two things. Don't beat yourself up because you made the decision at the right time. There are no coincidences in life, but you are needing to make a decision. And for some of you, this could involve a business partnership. And it can't all be your way, Scorpio, okay? There has to be a compromise. And, you know, you are going to sit in meditation on this. You are going to connect to your higher self. You are going to ask before going into meditation. My intention for this meditation is blah, 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 blah. And then you go into meditation and the answer comes to you. And you realize that there is a much better way. If you take the time to step back, look at the situation from a different view, really seeing things from your partner's perspective, putting yourself in their place. How would you feel? How would you handle this business decision? What do you think or they think is in the best interest? And then you will realize that it has to be a little bit of both ways. And you're going to figure out what that connection is. You're going to figure out what that connection is. Taurus, you're next. My beautiful, beautiful Taurus, you're next. Oh, where's Positive for Life? She's not here today. I just realized that. She's not here today. Taurus spirit, what do you have for my Taurus people? What do you have? Oh, too many cards, Spirit. 2 to 3 more cards. All right, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus people. Yes, yes, yes. Determination, Taurus. Changing your life for the better. Being recognized at your work for what you really do. Sacrificing your family, sacrificing others. There is a time that your victory, your success, your acknowledgement, okay, comes with a price. Okay, it comes, there's always something that's going to lack your attention. Okay, because it's very hard to find that balance. But I feel like you're finding that balance, Taurus. You're realizing you have to make a decision regarding your life. You can no longer put this decision off. And, you know, now is the time to be very clear on what it is you want to manifest into your life. What type of relationship? What type of business career? What is it that you truly, in your heart of hearts, see your life being? How successful? How much have you grown? Where is your life in that mindset? What have you achieved for yourself in that mindset? Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. Detoxification seems to be a topic these last couple of days. And I feel it's because you're not treating your body healthy. Okay, you're not treating your body healthy. But the positive thing is, okay, you are making the decision that is in your best interest. You will have growth. You will have success. You will have the right people coming into your life to help you along that path. Life is wonderful. Thrive through the power of positive thinking and inspiring success. You will be the light for others and teach them that they too can have their life like you manifested your life if they just took the steps, believed in spirit, and did not waver. Cancer, you're next. Good morning, Wanda. How are you? Peace and love to you as well. Yes, it has been a while. I am so glad you were able to join us today. Cancer, you're next. Cancer, you're next. Cancer, you're next. Here we go, Cancer. Woo-hoo! Whoa. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. So, my beautiful Cancer people, new beginnings, an ending to a complicated, excuse me, situation in your life. Realizing you had to make the decision for yourself. This is coming full circle. This is having it all. This is spirit directing you in the direction that you need to go in for your success, for your abundance, for things unfolding, and trusting that they are unfolding exactly as they should be. And this was not easy for you. I feel like this was almost like when I started on my spiritual path, right? I knew my gifts. I was aware of my gifts. I went into meditation, and I, said to spirit, direct me. What is my soul's contract? What was I sent here to do? I have these gifts. I know they weren't meant to be kept to myself. I need your help. I need your guidance. And within 3 months, and still meditating every day faithfully, within 3 months, a relationship that I thought I would be in for the rest of my days or their days totally imploded. Things were revealed to me that I really had the blinders on about. A lot of spiritual growth I had to go through. Financial distress, big time, I went through. And I mean, it was devastating. But I really had to dive deep, and I had to do that dark night of the soul. And I feel like, Cancer, that's what you've been through. The same thing, but you're realizing you had to go through it to get to where you are now, to seeing the abundance in your life, to seeing the blessings that are all around you. That, it's time to let the old go, let it flow down the river, let it go, let it flow, let it go, let it flow. Let the rapids take it to another whole end of the earth. Now is that time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. So follow your dreams, follow your intuition. It is hard, but here's the thing, Wanda. If you stick with it, if you allow what comes up and you allow the emotions to flow, and you allow those aha moments as those missing pieces to the puzzle to fall into place, and trust. That's, for me, that was the most difficult thing, was the trust. Because it's hard to trust in something you don't see. It's hard to trust in something you don't touch. But I will tell you, once I truly started trusting, and I truly received the messages and opened myself up into allowing those messages, those aha moments, my meditation, all of that stuff, I grew in leaps and bounds. And, here's the best part about it. You shed that old skin, and you grow and you evolve into something even more beautiful, more powerful, more attractive, all your gifts start to come out. I mean, there are people I talk to that since this whole pandemic thing happened, that they're discovering gifts inside themselves they never even knew they had, simply because they were forced into stillness. They were forced into really looking like, really, looking at themselves. Okay. So this is what I invite you to do, Wanda. Okay. I don't know if you meditate or not. If you don't meditate, I recommend you getting into meditation. You can Google on YouTube, Dr. Wayne Dyer, Getting in the Gap. Do it from beginning to end. It's 50 minutes for like a week. And then follow your intuition. When it says, oh, you don't have to listen to it from the beginning, you can fast forward it right to where the meditation starts. Then do that. And you'll be able to do that for like, I don't know. For me, I did it for probably a good month before I was like, okay, I can do this on my, I get it now. I understand how this all works. I can do this on my own. But I invite you, okay, before going into meditation, set your intention. Say your prayer. My prayer is, what is it within myself that makes me feel trapped? What is it within myself that makes me feel trapped? And then go into meditation. Okay, and the other thing you can do besides meditating is at night when you go to sleep, as you're going to sleep, call on Archangel Michael. Envision him taking his two swords out, asking him to cut the cords to that keeps you trapped so that you could move forward freely and easily. Yes, what is it within you? So in other words, you'll be like this. Dear Heavenly Father, Creator, Keeper of the universe, it is my intention when I go into meditation today that for my highest good, that I am able to see what it is that makes me feel trapped within myself. What is within me that makes me feel trapped? And then allow whatever to come, because you know what? It is something within you. I will give you this much of a hint. There is a deep, deep wound within yourself. It could go way back to infancy, okay? That is making you keep yourself trapped, okay? You're keeping yourself trapped. Now, what I invite you to figure out is, what is it? What is it that happened to you in your childhood, in your infancy, in whatever stage of your life, okay, that caused you to cage yourself, that made you feel like you can't expand forward, that you weren't capable of these things, you weren't worthy of these things. And this is what will be revealed to you. So my beautiful Pisces spirit, ooh, don't get my cards. My beautiful Pisces. Ooh, Pisces, what is going on with you? Ooh, Pisces. Woo-hoo-hoo. What are you celebrating, Pisces? There is an abundance in your life on the way, an opportunity. This could be a business opportunity, romance opportunity, solid foundations, building a solid foundation. You, okay, are experiencing a whole new level of emotional relationships. You are letting go of the restraints that you have put on yourself in situations in your life. You're realizing that it is you that keeps yourself in the storm, no one else. And you're making the decision. You are making the decision because you have experienced a new type of love, a strong emotional bond, something that will bring you along the trail of happiness. And it's because you're realizing you are the destiny to your own happiness. You are the creator to your own happiness. And because of that determination and not giving up, you will have victory in this situation. Okay, you will have victory in the situation. And there is something that you are being acknowledged for. Could be hidden gifts that people didn't even know you had within you, that you really, really blow people away. And you're just being you. You're like, really, I don't see what everybody else sees. We don't ever see what other people see, right? Do we ever see what other people see within ourselves? At some point in our lives, yes, we embrace our gifts. Yes, we step into our power. Yes, we view ourselves as beautiful. We view ourselves as powerful, loving, caring. However, do we ever see ourselves as another perspective of us? No. Right? No. And that's what I feel like the decision you're making is you're realizing that you are powerful. You are a beautiful soul. Even though you may not see yourself as others see you, you're being told it so much that you are now truly accepting it and believing in it. And the more you believe, the more you release, the more gifts that come towards you. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox, unnecessary worry based on a lack of, what did I just say? Self-confidence. We often don't see what other people see. And because you've been told that so much, you're shifting. And guess what? When you shift, Spirit also removes those from your life that are no longer serving you, that are actually toxic for you. Or there are those who will hold you back because they don't want to see their power. They don't want to step into their gifts. They don't want to see their beauty. And you're realizing that, Pisces. And because of that, you're moving it on. So now you're right. I want to cry. And I stop myself because I don't always want to cry. Now, Wanda, I'm glad you brought that up. Okay. Still allow those emotions to come. There are times when I get that. I go through, like, I'll be just sitting there and, hey, positive for life. I haven't forgotten. I just ended Pisces. Thank you, though. I noticed you weren't here yet. And I was like, who's going to remind me about the affirmations? And look, you made it just in time. Wanda, honey, I want to share something with you. There are times in my healing of myself, okay? Actually, perfect example, I've been going through that. Actually, I was just having a conversation with Cindy this morning about this. Yesterday, I was going through waves of emotions. I would just be sitting there and emotions will just start to come up. And you know, I was like, okay, I have my grandchildren here, so I really can't just let those tears flow, right? Because then they'll be concerned. What's wrong? No, what's wrong? Because they don't understand the healing process yet. But anyway, and I just said to Cindy this morning, I know that I'm going to have to look at that and figure out, okay, what is it? Because when that happens, Wanda, it's a wound that's wanting to surface so that you can feel the pain from it. In shamanic practice, we say reveal it, which is revealing the wound, letting it surface, feel it, feel the emotions from it, acknowledge it, okay? And then you can release it. You can move on from it. So that's how healing wounds come up. All of a sudden, you'll start feeling emotional, and you'll be like, okay, what are these emotions about? Well, I'm not thinking of anything. I'm not experiencing anything in my life that's causing this. Just allow it to come and ask. As those tears are flowing, ask, Spirit, your higher self, what is this that I'm not seeing? What is this wound that needs to be revealed so that I can completely allow the emotions to flow from it, so that I can learn from it what it is I need to learn from it, look at it, and then let it go, let it flow down the river. And sometimes it's a matter of, once you reveal it and you feel it, then you pull yourself back from it. That, to me, is where the real lesson is. Pull yourself back from it and review your life and realize how that one thing played out in all the decisions you've made in your life. How you've blocked your heart, how you've blocked people out, why you attracted those who were not good for you into your life, even though they were all there to help you grow and evolve. Okay, you attract those into your life, your energetic field. So if a wound is revealed to you that you were unworthy, that you weren't good enough, that you weren't ever going to accomplish anything, well, guess what? You're not worthy of good relationships. You're not capable of sustaining a healthy relationship, nor are you deserving of one. So guess what you attract into your life? Emotionally abusive people, manipulative people. They see you as an easy target, okay? And you gravitate towards them because of the lack of something within you, okay? So it is a lot. It is a lot. It is a lot. So now we're going to get on to the affirmations. Affirmations. Positive for life. Hiding in the background. Hiding in the background. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky, sneaky. Dear Spirit, what is the affirmations? Friday affirmations. Friday affirmations, Spirit. Friday affirmations. Friday affirmations. Now, guys, Spirit just told me Friday affirmations, we're putting a new twist. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 3, right? So on Friday's affirmations, you're going to do them, each one 3 times. 3 times. We do it once together. You do it 2 more times, but then you also have to do it Saturday, and you also have to do it on Sunday. So Friday's affirmations, that's what it's going to be, Spirit. What are the affirmations that you have for us, Spirit? What are the affirmations for the next 72 hours that you have for us, Spirit? Oh, look, spit out 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, Spirit, I love you so much. All right, here we go. Huh. Wanda, perfect, perfect. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. Call on your spirit guides. Call on your heavenly support team. They want to help you. They want to guide you. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running buddies for help. To travel further on my path of personal growth, I call on my spiritual running team buddies for help. Beautiful. My happiness can be measured by the level of my faith in love. And this also includes self-love, guys, because before we can truly open ourselves up to real unconditional love, we have to truly open our hearts up to loving ourselves first. My happiness can be measured by the level of my faith in love. My happiness can be measured by the level of my faith in love. Wow. I'm going to have to keep these three up in front of my computer so I don't. And here's the hard one. I surrender it all. I surrender it all. I surrender it all. And here's something else. For those who, for those who, even though those that we cared about and things didn't work out, right? And instead of being in a place of, resentment, hurt, pissed off, whatever the case may be, okay? I always wrap them in love and light and put them in God's hands and say, okay, now it's up to you. Okay, now it's up to you. And, you know, let it go, let it flow. Put it in Creator's hands, the universe's hands, God's hands, whatever it is to you. And trust, you know, that, you know, what's going to happen for them is going to happen for them. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. And you have absolutely, you know, just work on yourself, love yourself, your own self-growth, your own self-love, your own self-acknowledgement. So, okay, my beautiful people, does anyone have any questions or guidance that they need? 66 is in the room. That number, I think, came up yesterday or the day before, too. So for those of you who are in the chat room, look up that number. There is a message there for you. I will give you guys another minute. And then if there are no questions, yeah, see, Positive for Life, you're on top of things, man. You must have a, I feel like you must have like a either administrative job, assistant administrator, or a supervisor's position, something that requires you to be focused to details. So see, I've never looked up 66. See, beautiful, beautiful. Loving yourself unconditionally and others. That's a hard task too, but it is one that can be overcome. Excuse me, can be overcome. So, okay, guys, I am going to go. I have a client in 45 minutes. So, as always, from the very depths of my soul, from the deepest part of the center of my heart, I wish you all prosperity and abundance in love, light, and blessings. I will get the single element love readings up and the couple elements love readings up. I'm going to do them later today. Hopefully, I will have the first set up tomorrow and the other set up on Sunday. So be on the lookout for them. You have a blessed day too. I do one-on-one. I do one-on-one, Wanda. And I do, unfortunately, they're on hold right now. I do women's journey within retreats as well. And I'm just waiting for this whole pandemic thing to be over, because the one that I had in April, I have to reschedule. I got payment from those participants, and I'm just waiting for it to be lifted to rebook the house. So you can either do a one-on-one with me, or you can wait till I open up for the Woman's Journey Within Retreat. Either way, please do me a favor, in the description box down below, but put is my YouTube email address, which is lovelightblessings2020@gmail.com. Shoot me off an email, Wanda. Put in the subject Wanda, and I will add you to my email list. I'm also going to be doing, which this is something else you may be interested in. I'm just waiting until after my grandchildren go back. So probably like going to start the 2nd or 3rd week in August. I am going to be doing Zoom Reiki sessions. And I'm also going to be doing shamanic drumming journeying circles. That one I think you'd be interested in, Wanda. And I just got the chills from Spirit, so that's their confirmation for me that that is something that you would benefit from until I can do the Women's Journey Within Retreat. And I will send out another email when I'm getting ready to do that retreat, so that if others want to partake in it, they can partake in it. But anyway, shoot me off an email. I love each and every one of you guys. I am going to miss you over the weekend. I always do. Be well, guys. Don't forget the affirmations. I have them right in front of my computer, so that I don't forget to do them as well. So, and 66 is back in the chat room again. So love you guys. Be well. Namaste. Take care, guys. Mwah.